Mid-game 101. Today we're going to be looking at what you're supposed to do when you're ahead or behind in the mid-game. It's a common question. A lot of people are wondering, what the hell am I supposed to do in the mid-game? I'm so lost. Do I farm? Do I gank? Do I play for objectives? Do I invade? I don't know what I'm doing. So what do I do? If you guys have a really good early game, this video is for you. If you guys are curious about the mid-game, this video is for you. Make sure you watch the whole thing. It shouldn't take too long. I have around 6 examples here. We'll talk about the general concepts. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Perry. I've been challenger for the last 4 years. I've been a pro player for the last 3 years, and I played on Dignitas, DSG, and Fear. Notably won Scouting Grounds, Legends events, and Twitch Rivals. Enough about me. Let's get right into the mid-game. Okay, so right now, the way I identify mid-game is when you complete your first item. So first item is, to me, when mid-game begins. Okay, so mid-game can start anywhere from 9 to like 12 or 13 minutes. So that's the way I want to you guys to look at mid-game. Okay, when you get your first item, you can start playing very actively. Now, the realistic time mid-game is really powerful to play for, or mid-game really matters, is at 14 minutes when plates fall, because that means you can actually play for turrets. You can actually play for pressure around the map. So at around 14 minutes in the game, real mid-game starts. Around first item, that's where you can get into the mindset of mid-game is about to start. Okay, enough about all of that. Let's remove all this shit here. Okay, I'll show you guys some examples of what mid-game is sort of like. So right now, it's 14 minutes into the game. Their Kha'Zix and Ezreal are dead. Okay, in a few seconds, we're about to kill their Anivia. So in this game, we're doing pretty well. We're winning pretty hard. We all around the map, we're doing really good. Okay, it's not a hard stomp game. Obviously, we only broke one turret. Turrets are even. Gold is pretty even. Real quick, I'll show you guys that tab screen. Things are pretty even. We're a bit ahead. So to accelerate the game to snowball, what I'm looking for is I'm looking to get my second item or to break turrets. So I'll write that out real quick. Second item or turrets / objectives. Okay, so we'll break it down to turret / objectives. If I cannot get my second item, then I'm trying to farm for it. If I cannot get a turret, I'm trying to farm for my second item. In this specific scenario, I stayed on the map. Okay, my Kiana's back into the bot side. Anivia is still dead. I know the enemy jungler is on the top side. He has no bot camps because I just checked his bot camps. What I'm going to do now is, instead of recalling and spending my gold and maybe playing in the other side of the map, I'm going to acknowledge that Anivia is recalled. She's going to come straight back to bot side, straight back, and I'll have an opportunity to either die for her or pressure her, and if she doesn't come back, then I'll break this turret. I'm looking for pressure on the map so my Kiana can attack this turret. I do not want to reveal myself. I want to stay in what we call fog of war. You need to be hidden, okay? We don't want to show where we are. So I'm going to stay hidden here and pressure the Anivia wherever she is. So we see Anivia teleport. Awesome. So what I'm going to do when she teleports is I'm going to play a really aggressive line here so I can break this turret. Okay, as you can see right here, I go forward, I use my E on the wall, I about to flash in, okay? We get the Anivia, and then we break this turret, okay? In the mid-game, you want to stay on the map if possible so you can break turrets. It's very important. If you have an opportunity to, you do it. Okay, the next example I'm going to show you guys is another really important example here. So after the entire sequence, we went mid lane, we got a kill. Okay, amazing, amazing. I have a lot of gold, around 2,000 gold. I went to Rico and get my components. The problem here is my Teemo, who's strongest on my team, heralded mid. I want to work with Teemo, right, guys? In the mid game, work with your strong teammates. I should mention that at the start. In the mid game, the one rule I have: work with your strong teammates. So normally there's going to be 1 or 2 people. This game, Teemo is my strongest teammate. I need to work with him. If Teemo wants to herald mid, I am staying mid so I can work with him. So I do the Raptors really quickly, and I stay with Teemo. Okay, and what this allows for me to do is my tempo is synced at the cost of me not spending gold, which sometimes is worth it. Let's say Teemo had recalled, or let's say Teemo's top lane. Then 100% of the time, I'm channeling my recall so I can go connect with Teemo. Or I can go not fight this dragon, because if Teemo's in the top lane, I don't want to fight it. But because I stay with Teemo, what happens is I'm allowed to do the dragon. Teemo dies, whatever. I get the dragon. The point is, that's the time where you can stay. The next really important concept here, guys, is I make a play mid lane. Awesome. I work with my teammate. So I'll go through the flow, go through the thought process here. So I recalled after the dragon. Top laner just got a kill. I'm doing my top camps. What am I thinking of, guys? Real quick. Thinking of which turrets I can break, and if I can apply pressure and invade camps. if it's not possible, then I'm going to farm my camps. So right now, my Lucian's in base, and my Qiyana has no ultimates. Okay, really important to track these things. No ulti on Qiyana, Lucian's in base. Therefore, it is not that easy to invade. So I'm going to do my camps first, and then now that my Qiyana has a move, she has a shift timer, I'm going to connect to mid lane with my Qiyana and work with Qiyana, because this game, Teemo is strong, but Teemo is in base. The next strongest person is my Qiyana. So we're going to go mid lane here. Okay, Qiyana has an amazing angle. Awesome, we kill them. I go forward, we kill another one. Okay, awesome stuff. And there we go, guys. I'm breaking another turret. So I'm snowballing with the intention of breaking turrets. And the byproduct of me playing for turrets is I get to get kills and camps as well. My goal is normally never to actually take camps or take kills or like end people's lives. It's to chunk them so I can get turrets. It's to be in their jungle so I can get the turret. And if they kill themselves into me, I'll kill them. And if there's a camp in front of my face, I'll take the camp. Okay, this is the important part I want you guys to look at. So his Raptors and Krugs are up. Okay, you can see right around here, his Krugs are down. Right around now, his Krugs are back up. Okay, so his Krugs are up. I do my Raptors, and I'm thinking about going to Krugs. It's really important to note, my Qiyana is respawning in 6 seconds, my Lucian and Melio are on base, and what did we say at the start of the video, guys? What are we playing for in the mid game? We're playing for 2 things. Second item, okay, and turrets, / objectives. Right now, we can complete our second item. Do these Krugs help us get second item? No, I already have it. If you don't know, Thunder Sky is 850 gold at this when you have these 2 components. So, instead of staying on the map here, I instantaneously recall. Okay, and I buy my Sundered Sky, and I avoid a lot of problems. Okay, now I go straight back to the top side so I can play the map. Okay, I can actually play for a turret. If I had stayed on the map here, maybe I can fight. The problem is I'll be sitting on 1600 gold. I don't want to sit on the map. I want to spend my gold so I can make the next siege on their turrets that much stronger. Now, my goal is to play for turrets. Okay, I have my second item, amazing. So now we're in the second phase of the mid game where you've completed your second item. So we'll categorize into this phase. So we'll say phase 1 is play for your second item. Phase 2, when you have your second item, is you're really playing for turrets. Okay, and then if the game is hard, you can play for third item. Okay, so step 1, play for second item or turrets. Step 2, play for turrets, then maybe your third item. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to take these gates, and I'm going to skip this blue buff, guys. A lot of you here would not skip this blue buff. It is so important to skip this blue buff for 2 reasons. 1, let's say the enemy jungler doesn't come top lane. Okay, let's say the enemy jungler is down bot lane trying to kill Teemo. Sure, I want to be top side so I can work with this top wave to break the turret. Okay, there'll be another video on how to actually break turrets and time things. I'll make that right away. Okay, it's really important to understand how you break turrets. Okay, obviously, if you don't know how to break turrets, you're not going to be able to have a good mid game. I'm synchronizing myself with this wave so I can attack this turret the same time Qiyana will attack this turret. I'm trying to play for the turret. Okay, the byproduct again of me playing for this turret is, oh, Kha'Zix just top lane. Okay, I'm tracking well, and I go and I get a top kill on Kha'Zix, and not only do I get a top kill on Kha'Zix, I get a Nami kill. And now, when I'm playing for guys, it's the same intention, it's the same thing, I'm playing for top tier 2. And while I'm playing for top tier 2, look at me guys, I'm playing for top tier 2, I'm thinking about that, Ezreal's in the way, I'm going to pressure the Ezreal here. And then we get an Ezreal kill. Okay, so mechanics is necessary. Let's say I couldn't kill him. I just chunked him to half HP, this wins me the objective. I don't have to play this aggressively. Because I know my champion limits, I can weave in, because I know I have a Melio behind me, I can weave in some more autos, I can try and kill him. If, let's say, this has flash, maybe he can outplay me. So it's actually sometimes not worth to play for kills. I could break this top tier 2, which is worth way more. Okay, pop quiz, how much is the tier 2 tower worth? The top and bot turret, it's worth 800 gold total. 675 local, 25 per person. Okay, it's really important to play for these turrets. Same thing for these turrets, how much are they worth? They're worth 500 each. 250 local, 250 global. Okay? I don't expect many of you guys to know it. I want you to know it. That's why I'm telling you. Alright, we're going to look at 3 more examples from a different mid-game where it's a similar sort of situation, except for we're not as fed this game. As you can see the scoreline real quick, my Tristana's 1-7. Zeri's, bot lane's, not doing great. My Teemo's, on the other hand, is doing amazing. But in this mid-game, it's really important to note a few things, okay? So at this point in the game, It's around 20 minutes into the game, and I have my second item. So we're going to go straight to phase 2 of the mid game. I have my second item. So what am I playing for? I'm going to go straight into the top side here. I'm going to grab this mid wave. Okay, no one's on this mid wave. There's top lane, Teemo, top lane. I have no carries that'll get this mid wave. You can take mid waves. It's a side note. Okay, if you don't take this mid wave, that's fine. What I'm doing right now is I'm sitting in a bush. Watch. I sit in this bush. I have no camps up, and I can't create pressure right now because my Zeri and my Nami are in base. So I sit here and I wait. In the mid game, if you cannot do anything, the worst thing you can do is walk in, face check, lose your HP, lose the fight. You need to keep your conditions high. Okay, so I'm sitting here, I'm waiting. Now, I'm thinking about getting this dragon, so I'm going to walk safely. You see, I'm playing for dragon control, but I'm not walking like this. I'm not walking like this. I'm walking through my turrets where I know they have no vision safely. And now I'm still playing safe. I'm still playing safe. I'm still playing safe. I'm waiting here. Boom, I see Rengar top lane. I am playing a very aggressive line to go get control in their jungle. Why am I getting control in their jungle? Well, I've eliminated the threats. I saw Rengar top lane, so I know he can't be push camping me. And I want to set up for this dragon, so I want to be in their jungle. So if they face check me, that's why I buy pink wards. If they face check me, I will be able to destroy them. Akali is our most fed character in the game. So what I do is I have set up here. Maybe Nico wants to come in, their support. Their support wants to walk in and get control. I stop them from doing any of that here. We see Nico on the top side. Okay, awesome. We spot the Akali because I'm in perfect position. I now have an amazing opportunity to charge my W. And boom, completely one-shot the most fed character on the enemy team. Look at this right here. He's 6, 1, and 3. If Akali lives and gets an angle, maybe he kills Tristana, maybe he can 1-man in the game. It's not possible because I am eliminating threats, walking in, getting control. In the mid game, when you set up for objectives, this is what I mean by setting up for objectives. And let's say Akali didn't show up here. What am I going to get? Naturally, by setting up for this objective, I will naturally wind up getting a Raptors, or I will naturally wind up getting a flank angle on their mid lane. There's a lot of different things you'll naturally gain if you put yourself in the right positions. Okay, the next timer is after we get these kills. Also, real quick, guys, look at this fucking Akali damage. Insane. This is actually insane. I fuck my Q up. Yeah, that looks very fucking fair. Thank you, right? Okay. All this shenanigans happen. Side note, this could be its own video, but side note right here. My Teemo is the most fed character on the team. I'm pinging Baron, Baron, Baron. He doesn't come to Baron. What do? You say, okay, you don't want to do Baron. That's fine. I'm going to go to the dragon. You accept defeat. Hey, it's fine. I'm still going to do something that's smart. All good. Okay. Next timer here. 2150 in the game. Okay. I've gotten the third dragon. We've now stabilized the game. We're hard winning. I have 3 bot camps. I have this crab. I have a lot of gold and Teemo's recalling. What would you do here, guys? Okay, I'll give you a second. You can pause the video. Think about it. All right. A lot of you guys probably said you would clear your camps and then recall because your camps are right there. If you've watched this video so far, you'd understand that, maybe I shouldn't be clearing my camps. Okay, so if you're questioning, oh, maybe I shouldn't clear my camps, you're on the right track. What you should do here is instantly recall. You can do the crab because crab doesn't take too long. It doesn't have many stats. It has like literally negative defenses, I believe, if I click on him. I don't click on him, unfortunately. But Scuttle Crab is really easy to kill. So I do the Scuttle Crab, and then I instantly recall. I do not do my bot camps. What's going to happen now is Zeri's going to take my camps, Tristana's going to take my camps, or Teemo's going to take my camps. That's a good thing, guys. Because what that means is you'll be able to set up in their jungle yet again. And now, I'm not playing for turrets necessarily, because mid turret's gone, bot turret's gone, but I'm playing for this Baron. I'm playing for control in the top side. I'm going to lose my camps. That's completely fine because my carries are going to be giving me tempo. I don't even think they're going to carry me. I don't even think they're going to play well. They're giving me tempo. And even if they didn't take my bot camps, I still wouldn't go for my bot camps at all. The reason why is I go to the top side, I connect with my Nami, I give Nami the opportunity to go get vision with me in the top side. I connect with my Teemo, and I get control in the top side yet again, where I clear vision, and boom, now I have an opportunity to kill their side laner. Look at Rek'Sai. I create a fight based off of playing for tempo. And now I'm in this amazing position where I can chunk Rek'Sai to half HP. I don't kill him, I can still put Baron. Enemy's half HP, now he's technically dead. Okay, then I sort of bait their Rengar comes. Okay, amazing. Now in an awesome fight, boom. You gotta fight well, of course. You gotta be smart with how you fight. I'm not saying playing for tempo, playing the mid game smartly will just win you games. You still have to win fights. The league is still about fighting at the end of the day. Okay, I win this fight. Now I can do the Baron. Bot camps don't matter. Okay, if you think about it this way, Baron's worth 1500 gold plus stats plus levels. It's worth way more. Okay, because you get turrets as well. Those 3 bot camps don't do anything for me. Now let's say those 3 bot camps got me to 3rd item or got me to 2nd item. Then yes, stay on the map and do those camps. If those camps don't equivalent to an item, do not stay for the camps, please. Next timer, really important here. We do the Baron, awesome, okay? Once the Baron's complete, I instantly recall. I'm not staying for top wave, I'm not staying for crab, I'm not staying for mid wave, for my camps, for nothing. And you can see here, this entire time, I'm watching Teemo. I'm deciding what Teemo is doing. If Teemo wants to stay on the map, I'll maybe stay. Teemo wants to recall, I'll recall. Awesome. He's recalling, I'm recalling too. I do not go anywhere other than follow my fed teammate. It's really important, guys. You work with your fed teammates. So I'm literally just following this guy with no care in the world. I'm just like, I'm with you, Teemo. I'm all yours, bro. And what this creates is, look at Ezreal. Now, he gets punished by the both of us. I realize now that Teemo will kill by himself, so I clear the wave. And what this does is clearing this wave means that this next wave won't get stuck. So we'll be able to siege this turret. And also, if Teemo needed my help, I would just leave and go kill the Ezreal with him. But I'm playing for turrets here. So I get this wave, we get the kill, and we've accomplished a lot of pressure on the map. And again, 5 camps up on my side. I have my items, I have my strong teammate with me. I am not going to go to my blue buff here. A lot of you guys would think, oh, isn't it good to maybe clear camps? No, I just got a kill, I just like succeeded. Go into the jungle, sit in a bush, drop a pink ward, sweep her through, and create some pressure. That's my intention here. That's my goal. What happens is I magically find a Rengar. Oh shit, what's up, bro? I get his flash, his ultimate, and some HP. And I get his camp as well. Don't mind my idiot teammates dying, right? It's still following the same principle. It's still following the concept. And now I control the map with Teemo. I control their bot side. So Teemo is allowed to play however he wants. And here's what I'll show you guys, how working with your strong teammates in the mid game allows you to do psychotic things like 2v5ing them. Watch this. I'm with my Teemo here. I'm spacing well. I'm fighting well. Okay? Teemo dies. He's the most fed person on my team. But I'm alive. My teammates connect. We get a 2v5 almost. Very, very easy way to win the game here. I didn't do my blue buff. Didn't do my Gromp. Didn't do my wolves. Didn't do any of my camps. So, to sort of recap things, we have phase 1 of the mid game, and that's get 2nd item, or easy turrets. Okay, and then we have phase 2 of the mid game, where you can play for turrets hard, and then maybe 3rd item. Normally, if you have your 2nd item completed, you're in phase 2, and you don't need to play for the 3rd item because you'll be strong enough. Now, will there be some games where you have no strong teammates? Absolutely. Some games, you have someone who's just, like, not strong at all. If this game exists and you're playing this game, and what I mean by not strong is, like, they don't have 2nd item either. If you have one person who maybe is, like, 0 and 5, but they have 2 items, they're still strong. At least relative to the enemy. It still depends. If you have no strong teammates, that means everyone has less items than you, then you keep farming for 3rd item. If you have one person who has 2 items, 2 items or more, you can always work with them. That's your strong teammate. When you are assessing your strong teammate, do not look at their scoreline. Please look at their items. If your Kassadin is 0 and 15, but is full build, do you think Kassadin is strong or weak? Right? He's fucking strong. Same thing with Kale. Same thing with Vayne. Again, same thing with Yasuo. And same thing with a lot of champions. Their scoreline doesn't reflect their actual strength. That's the point. So, hopefully this makes sense about how you play your tempo in the mid game. Okay, so this is what we call mid game 101. We'll call this how to play your tempo in the mid game. Alright, hopefully this all makes sense. If it did, let me know in the comments if you guys like these type of videos. Really appreciate all you guys' support recently. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. More videos to come. Peace, peace.